Hello, this is week 3 of interpersonal communications. My name, once again, is John Giese. I have chosen to choose two of the subject matters that we were able to choose from, one of which is going to be childcare and one of which is going to be time management. And I'm going to incorporate those two together, kind of give some hints and ideas on how, if you have children that you need to be taking care of during the day, you can also be doing schoolwork. Because everyone knows it's awful difficult to do schoolwork when you've got kids. Now, me personally, I have 4 children, all ranging from the age of 1.5 up to 8 years old. Right now, school just started, so my two oldest, they are in school, and that helps out a lot because then during the day, in the mornings when they're gone, that's 2 less kids I've got to worry about keeping an eye on and keeping track of. My 1.5-year-old, lucky for me, a lot of parents don't have this, unfortunately, but my 1.5-year-old, he still takes naps during the day, and if he misses his nap, you know. So luckily, I have that point in time. He usually takes a nap for about an hour, hour and a half, somewhere in there. So what I usually do is when he goes down for his nap, my 3-year-old, I give him what we call homework. He loves to draw, so I will hand him his drawing utensils, set him up at the table with his drawing stuff, and give him little goals. You know, hey, can you draw this for me today, or can you draw that for me today? A lot of what I do too is I'll like write down letters so that he can kind of get the eye for what letter means what, and try to copy them for me. And usually I can get him to sit down, do that for about 30 minutes to an hour, somewhere in there, and that helps me a lot because 30 minutes to an hour that I can sit and focus on my schoolwork, he's focused on his stuff, and he's actually getting educated at the same time. Another tip and idea you can do is when you get the kids outside, because I'm a big advocate, get the kids outside, try to do it every day, let them run around, get some of that energy out. When they go outside, I take my laptop with me. I can do a lot of my typing schoolwork then, and I mainly will focus on only the ones where I need to just be typing something. That way if I need to stop and handle something, it's okay. It's not going to mess up the whole assignment. I can just stop for a minute, come back to it later. So there's another tip, another idea. Real good on the weekends when you're trying to get that last assignment in that you've procrastinated on all week. I'll admit it. I do it. Um, so there's that idea. Another idea is, but I'm not a big advocate of it just because I personally don't feel that it's the best use of time. But another thing you can do is turn on a movie. You know, if you get to that point where you can't go outside because of the weather and the kids are all getting up in the way, they just won't go and play with something, you can always turn on a movie for them, give them a little drink, little healthy snack, let them sit and watch. They usually will give you about an hour and a half. That's general time for most kids' movies. That does work. Like I said, I'm not a big advocate for it because I don't like just sitting kids in front of a TV, but every once in a while you got to do what you got to do to get your schoolwork done. Um, another little idea is my mother comes over quite often when, you know, throughout the week because she loves to see her grandkids. A lot of the time when she's here, I will step out and go do some of my schoolwork because they're being taken care of by my mother, and I don't have to worry about it. I can step away and not have to worry about what's happening unless she says that she needs me. So those are all just little ideas that can be thrown out. I mean, obviously there's so many different possibilities that you can do. I've had my 8-year-old, he was having a real bad day that day with his brothers, just needed to be away from him. I actually had him helping me with my schoolwork. He was giving me ideas. That was mainly in my art class where I had a drawing assignment I had to do, and he was giving me little ideas, and which all my kids are very artistic. They love drawing. They are pretty good at it too. So yeah, he was giving me ideas, you know, what if you put this here, what if you add that here, and it helps. And it keeps him busy, gives them that quality time with you too while you are still doing your schoolwork. They all actually wanted to be in this video with me. I told them, can't do that. It's, you know, that won't work. But it's just little ideas like that are the best way to do it. I mean, time management can be a killer, especially when you've got kids. But you know, once you get used to it, you can figure out the little things that they can do that will give you that little bit of time that you need to focus. And then, I mean, obviously, after they go to bed, best time to do schoolwork. But, you know, you don't want to do that every night. You don't want to, as soon as they go to bed, you jump on the computer and then spend forever doing your schoolwork. You want to spend time with your spouse, your friends, whatever. I understand that. So those are just little ideas for you. hope everyone liked it, and if you have any questions or info, get back to me, leave me a comment. All right, have a good day.